Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we're gonna be up against Alsati of War, Electus, and Hafid. Purple being Hafid, Electus being the CN player, and Alsati being the blue player. Now I'm gonna be with ASD and 77 House 77. So if you happen to be new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and smash the like button. Ring the bell icon to be notified of any content coming out of my channel. And so we go and collect those containers right off the bat, as you guys can see right here, and of course constructing that AV factory for Dragonfly and level 2 vehicle factory for Armadillo, as well as Wasp for the prototype facility, while having 5 supply center, 3 barracks, and 2 power plant, as well as level 2 HQ. From what I can see right here, my rifleman actually went all the way at the back of Hafid in the hopes of scouting them, and Hafid, as my scouts discovered, is going for an X facility, AV factory, as well as level 2 factory right there. 3 super containers appearing right in the middle of the map. And ASD will go for a special vehicle factory, 5 supply center, prototype facility, level 2 vehicle factory, and HQ2. As for 77 How, he'll go for a sniper tower for that preventive measure, counter rush kind of thing, shenanigan, special vehicle factory, Wasp, and Armadillo. There goes those container collection, and we're gonna go ahead and start contending those super container. And okay, this was a bit late due to the Wolverine from ASD. Okay, here on my end, I managed to zone out Electus, who is also a very strong account. And there goes the Cerberus along with the Typhoon. Okay, and my Dragonfly will be destroyed. Now, if you may have noticed, my Armadillos are actually at the back waiting for that Cerberus to jump, because we all know how it goes if a Cerberus jumps on my Armadillos. Switching to a common attack boost, as it gives more attack power or bonus attack power on all of my units in buildings, defensive buildings combined, in less than 10-minute mark. So it is still less than a 10-minute mark, as you guys can see. I managed to drive them away with the help of House 77 How, with the Wasp going on in there. However, purple player starts intervening by, well, trying to get into a formation, and he'll go and try and help out Electus to contain or obtain that super container. The fight right here ended up with, well, ASD giving up the position, for this was already collected before the Wolverine even arrived. Going back to my position right here, I'm gonna have to try my best and still delay the inevitable capture of that super container, for there was just too much Confederation units in there. Meanwhile, I already have HQ level 3, going level 3 vehicle factory for that Jaguar. House 77 How is right here to somewhat assist me with the defense, and that completely zoned out the thought of them rushing my base. Going for that Salamander prototype facility level 2. My Salamander is class 4 with maximum, technically 10 upgrades on the missile system. Okay, and we see here 77 How having the same thing, going straight to HQ level 4, as you guys can see, with a gun tower to prevent any form of rush, as well as 2 porcupines and 2 armadillos to help out with the defense along with the sniper tower. ASD, on the other hand, will go for a Hawk, and this will be for scouting and overall defense and support, as well as offensive measures. Okay, they both, well, I don't know what this is, but yeah. I'm actually spreading scouts across the map, as you guys can see right here, for I am expecting a Seraphim from Electus and or a Seraphim from Hafid. Alright. There goes that Wolverine trying to somewhat annihilate some stuff in there. Going HQ4 as ASD. And me, on the other hand, are just trying to protect my base against any pending rush. As we all know, this is a 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 3, and all of them can send their Seraphim right to my base, so I would rather be safe than sorry. Okay, so there goes that simple yet super effective scout there with the hidden infantry that just came across the entirety of the base of Hafid. Going over here, I saw that this guy Electus is not going to rush me with the Seraphim, instead scouted me with the hammer. And so, I actually am saving for that HQ level 4, hence I'm gonna go HQ level 4 to catch up to his tech. He's already preparing that Solaris with the level 3 X facility, Special Vehicle Factory level 3, and also a Special Vehicle Factory level 2. Yep, absolutely not bad in my opinion. Okay, we see a Wolverine right here trying to get rid of that fortress. And there goes the Seraphim that wasted his passive on that Wolverine right there. And ooh, that's a huge chunk of damage right there with the passive and the active ability of the Seraphim trying to get rid of that Wolverine. There goes one Hawk, ain't really gonna do much. Even two Hawks ain't really gonna do much against that Seraphim. The best that it can do is zone that out, but cannot really destroy it. Meanwhile, on my end, preparing for that, well, Mammoth. Yeah, Mammoth, the useless, ultra useless unit of the Resistance. Well, I mean, dubbed by other Resistance, it is useless as per them. Okay. And then, HQ level 4, level 3 prototype facility will be on the way. I'm gonna have to try and position my units around here. Man, my throat, dude. Okay, we see ASD here with the Hawk Scout across the map. And whoop, 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 taking a peek. And then, of course, yeah, 4 Typhoons damage to a Hawk. Typhoon useless. Okay. And then, of course, I actually got the thought of trying to be annoying here with just the Salamander. And then attacking the rest of the stuff right there. And, yeah, just poking around with the skill covered with 4 porcupines, just in case. Okay, and so I'm gonna have to retreat right here, and my primary objective there was just to be a pest. Okay, we see an engagement right here. 77 How already in position with those lizard mines right there. Actually obtained that super container from what I can see right there, and Hafid with that Solaris. Well, as we all know, Solaris doesn't really get affected by lizard mines or any form of minefields because it needs anti-air. Meanwhile, I actually saw that Solaris from Electus. Okay, and so I used a scouting boost to retreat all my stuff back to my base or in between the buildings, as it gives me the best chance to retaliate against that Solaris. Going back over here, super container from ASD, almost got rid of that Seraphim, nuclear from the Leviathan of 77. How did it really hit the target? Okay. ASD got majority of that super container, but still, managed to destroy some stuff here and even almost destroyed the blue player Seraphim and even got a Zeus. Absolutely wicked. Oh, I would say the Typhoon is not maxed out, for that's not normal for a Hawk to destroy a Typhoon. Well, 3 Hawks, should be 4, by default, without a boost. Okay. So going back right here, 77 How actually retreated, and there was this right here. Hafid's army is lurking around the middle section of the map. Super container, I'm not gonna have to try and obtain it. The Solaris actually moved away. My Leviathan is out. More mammoths going to pop out. And here we go. 77 How going into that juicy formation in the hopes of attacking or defending against this attack right here. However, he really needs to be careful, for this narrow ridge is actually quite dangerous and treacherous. Here go ASD with the attack. A few attack units right there, or ground army composition, since he already has that Hawk coming in. As you guys can see, Fifth Talk in production. And here we go now. He's actually traversing a perilous road here with that narrow ridge right there in a whole chunk of a good concave position Confederation army right there behind the base. Or right in front of the base or within the base itself. There goes. Leviathan already chunk again. 77 How moving into attack. Hafid, and there goes that skill. Kablooey! Oh man, disgusting damage. Going back over here, that Leviathan of ASD is running low on health, and then this server is actually jumped straight inside the fog. Hawk's desperately going to have to try and destroy as many things as it can. However, you need at least 12 Hawks against that shield in order to stand a chance. Those Hawks actually got huge chunk of damage out of those porcupines, or typhoons rather. There goes, and that, wow, okay, not gonna lie, that Leviathan damage there was sick. Hafid with a very good formation here. Okay, through the acid strike. Kablooey destroyed one unit and severely damaging the surrounding area. Okay, absolutely wicked in my opinion. Okay, now as you guys can see right here, I'm trying to move that Dragonfly Wasp Leviathan right around here. Okay, trying to build up the number, and I got like plenty of mammoths here, and I almost got full command points at this point. Going back over here, 77 How is actually pinned and are gatekeeping or gatekeeped by Hafid, who's just lurking around here with a bigger surface area surrounding this narrow ridge, preventing any advance from 77 How. Ooh, man, that's a very huge chunk of army. And in comparison, ASD almost has zero army composition in comparison to Alsati of War. Now, I'm going to have to give up some of my armadillos to free up some command points and attack. And here we go again. There's like 4 shield generators activating at the same time. That Leviathan fake though did cost Hafid those shield energy. That's actually quite good. And here we go with a fake here. Good control over those chameleon, covering the entirety of the unit. Cerberus was not really on point when it comes to the jump. And ooh, Hafid trying to just force fire around here, preventing any advance. And ooh, disgusting damage yet again. Okay, destroying one stuff and damaging the units surrounding it. However, with the help of the mole, actually repaired some. Going back over here, Alsati actually fell for that narrow meat grinder. And yeah, even though with less unit, ASD managed to defend because of the narrow ridge. Moving forward, going back here to my position, Electus is actually waiting for me to go over here and yeah, meet the meat grinder. Okay, going back right here, ASD with the assist there. Okay, 77 How just launched the nuke. We actually missed it. One Hawk is down. Managed to destroy some stuff. Okay, and are going after those typhoons that are covered under the shield. Meanwhile, ASD attacking Alsati, or the blue player right here, as you guys can see. And here we go. I'm trying to have to formation or move into a formation where I can maximize the capacity of those mammoths. I only have a handful of jaguars. I got like 7 jaguars, and the rest are mammoths. Now, my attack here, or my advances, has just been foiled, so I'm gonna have to try it again. And here we go now. Leviathan and Wasp army combination from ASD. Meanwhile, attacking the blue player. Okay, very good multitasking right there. Now, with the help of that, the shield actually ran out. Hence, whoa! Shoot, man. Okay, here we go again. Those Zeus are not covered by the shield. Nuclear here from my end. Dragonflies adding up to the damage. Kablooey! Destroyed one Zeus, and the softened up a bunch of them in one go. Meanwhile, Hafid right here taking a huge brunt of damage against those chameleon from House 77 How, since ASD's intervention actually led House 77 How's units led to him breaking through and having some ground right here. Nuclear right here with no shield generator. Ooh! Nasty hit. Going back around here, as you guys can see. Oh, ASD is actually doing a phenomenal job at the support with the mole support right going on in there. And then 77 How, with the help of ASD, managed to turn things around with Hafid. Absolutely wicked. Okay, now here goes the Thor. Ooh, destroyed a bunch of, or 2 Jaguars. Oh man, the passive with the Solaris, the damage was disgusting. Hawks managed to take out the Seraphim, and then all of a sudden, ASD with the support here, or with the attack, successfully driving or destroying a bunch of things here, the whole army. And here we go here on my end. The CN player was actually meat grinder. Yep. He was very impatient and crossed this narrow ridge, the trap, the meat grinder, and we all know mammoths have a very huge explosion radius, which is very much to my advantage with this narrow ridge. And here we go. Boom! Oh my god! Well, it did not really destroy a bunch of things, for I only have class 8 Leviathan. However, it did enough damage to soften them up while the mammoths finished the job off. As you guys can see, it does not really matter if you have a shield or not, but this many mammoths firing at you from afar, from different location or different angles, is gonna be so much. Okay, ASD's attack right here has been, has been foiled by Hafid, who's going to have to try and assist the blue player along with the Solaris from both of them. Meanwhile, 77 How going over here, and 2 of my dragonflies trying to be annoying as to cause some form of distraction. And here we go now, 77 How going for that. Meanwhile, me going for a nuclear with level 5 HQ and almost full command points, and this thing is still not done. Just how insanely tough are those zoos? Oh, woo, barely manages to evade it. Okay, that Leviathan is sincerely out of position. However, with the absence of typhoons are out of position, that's not really good. And here we go, the nuclear is going to be launched at Electus. Kabloy! And there you go. All of a sudden, things are super not looking good for Electus, whose buildings are just going to be demolished by almost one-shotting them. And here goes the Seraphim and my Dragonfly Leviathan. Yeah, it's not going to be looking good here, my man. I mean, regardless if he managed to save that Seraphim and destroyed my Leviathan, that's not really going to change the fact that his base is going to get owned. There you go. And just like that, the base of Electus is no more. And on to the next target there. The Thor bombing run was not really on point. And here we go. My army will head straight to where Hafid's army or base is. Meanwhile, ASD with the Ultra Instinct Micro right here, attacking the blue player, gatekeeping him or keeping the blue player preoccupied so that he could not really help out Hafid. And things are not really looking good here, as things are super dicey at the moment. And yes, it is clear as day as to who will win this battle. It's just a matter of time before those buildings fall against my Leviathan, Acid Wasp Mammoth, as well as 77 Haw's army, and then with the assistance of ASD. Ooh man, 2 nuclears dropping up from 2 different Leviathans. What a sight to behold. Really love that. Okay, so that's gonna be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, I would appreciate it if you could comment down below what are your thoughts into this video. Also, do check out my previous videos as they contain tips, tricks that can help you be a better player. Likewise, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a great day and good luck with your battles. Oh man, lovely sight to behold. Oh, and they're actually still playing. The blue player activated shield, so that means they're still playing. Ooh, man. There's not enough anti-air against those hawks, and ooh, really not enough anti-air at this point. Yep, yep, and yep. GG. Bye.